What's going on, you guys? Oh shit. We are back. We are back, man. We got some serious stuff to talk about. Salute to everybody in the building early. We're gonna wait till some more people get up in here before we get this thing cracking. Man, crazy. Let me get some more people up in here real quick. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Let's get this thing jump started, man. We got a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna open up the panel and get you guys' thoughts on this. Recent turn of events. Damn. And we go talk about what Crawford had to say. Allegedly, what he said. You know what I'm saying? Crawford needs to come out and go on a live or something and kind of address this whole situation, in my opinion. Because a lot of people ain't looking at it too objectively, in my opinion. But, you know, since this thing been a tit for tat for years, Spence ducking, Crawford don't want to fight, Spence don't want to fight, Crawford don't want to fight. It's been back and forth like this for years. And now that Crawford is going to be fighting David Averizian in December, it's the issue. Hit that like button for your boy. Let me see who was up in here. Salute to WJ Luckett, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate the cash app the other day, WJ. He said, salute, Bushido. Why is everybody mad? Wait, hold up. He said, salute, why is everybody mad at Bud for taking a high payday, stay busy fight? Bud said he will beat Averizian and still whoop Spence ass next year. What's the problem, bro? We gonna talk about it, bro. We gonna talk about it. Salute to Massachusetts Fishers and Growing. J Rod, salute. Go subscribe to my boy J Rod's Level Up Boxing TV. Reggie Leroy, salute. Drizzy, what's good? Syrupal, salute. What's going on, man? Yeah, we gotta talk about this shit, bro. What's going on? Lost Art of Boxing, the lab. Don Vaughn, what's good, man? But they coming for Bud, y'all. They coming for Bud. You know what I'm saying? They coming for Bud. I'm wait till we get about 40, 50 people up here before I really say what I got to say in regards to this. What's going on, baby Juju? I see you in the building. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. We got to get this thing rolling. I was conflicted on starting to stream this early because it's so nice today. I don't know where you guys is at, but it's nice as hell today. I'm like, man, I need y'all niggas to be outside today, but I'm like, damn, I already got it set up. Might as well go ahead and get this show on the road. Might go out and do something later on tonight. What's going on, Cash G? I see you, bro. S. Sean T. OG, what's good, man? Yeah, I'm on up the panel, man. I want the Spence fans. I'm going to get you guys' thoughts, man. I already know what a lot of you guys got to say, right? I already know what a lot of you guys got to say in regards to this. Yeah, hit that like button, man. Let me get this Twitter up. Yeah. Crawford is boxing's public enemy #1, man. A lot of people was upset with Bud right now. A lot of people seem to be upset with Bud. What's going on, Lil Flex Lewis? Salute. Yeah, a lot of people mad at Bud, y'all. They mad. They real mad. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Bud had to say in regards to this situation. I was really looking forward to the Errol Spence fight. I started communicating with boxing manager Al Heyman and the PBC back in June, and unfortunately, they represented a fighter in Errol Spence who didn't want the fight as bad as I did. Then he said, I agreed to all their BS, and they've been dragging their ass for months. Spence was nowhere to be found while I was trying to make the deal. Once I'm successful against Averizian, my plan is still the same. Whoop Errol Spence ass. That's what Bud had to say, according to ESPN Mike Cappinger. Now, my only real issue with this is he got to get through that fight unscathed. He got to get through that fight unscathed. Right? Now, the narrative is that Crawford never wanted to fight. He's ducking, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But when we're dealing with a radical group of people who can't look at things objectively, now I see where they're coming from, right? But you also got to look at it like this, too. Crawford's 35 years old. He hasn't fought since last November. It'll be a whole year if he don't fight this year, and he won't be getting fucking paid, right? It'll be a whole year where he won't get paid. So, since the Spence fight isn't going to be happening until 2023 anyway, why not take a stay busy fight, a very lucrative stay busy fight, and it's in your hometown, which will possibly be his last time fighting in Omaha, Nebraska. Because let's be honest, Crawford's next few fights, couple of fights, whatever it's going to be, will likely be in Las Vegas, New York, or somewhere else. It won't be in Omaha, Nebraska. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as, look, Crawford's getting a career high payday plus pay-per-view to fight David Ivorigian. Stay busy fight, since he's not going to be fighting this year. And if the Spence fight is happening in 2023, as long as Crawford gets through this fight unscathed, that's my big issue. He got to get through this dude with no issues. If he can get him out of there early, that'd be perfect. And then we can go right into a Spence fight late February, early March or something. But Errol Spence, is he don't seem like he's willing to wait. Errol Spence seemed like he wants to move up in weight. Errol Spence said he'll be interested in fighting Jermell Charlo. Let's see. He didn't say nothing since yesterday. So yeah, I mean, he was receiving a lot of backlash for taking this fight. And you also got to look at it like this too. He take care of a lot of people. 3 trainers. He take care of a lot of people. So it'd be looking bad on his taxes and shit if he didn't fight this year. You know what I'm saying? And then it's Black Prime thing real quick, right? Black Prime. What is it? Well, it's this right here. He said, so Black Prime is a streaming content provider that's been founded by a Black-owned investment group. Crawford doing what the LBD said Heyman was doing. On the irony. So Black Prime is a Black-owned investment group who's really just started getting into boxing. Basically, that's what it is. And apparently they got money to throw Crawford $10 million. You know what I'm saying? $10 million guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? $10 million. Career high payday. A career high payday. A stay busy fight. And then fight Spence 2023. Because we wasn't going to get Spence Crawford this year. That's already been set in stone last week. So my only problem with this, and I'm not even saying it because I'm a Bud fan. I'm saying, long as he get through this fight unscathed, it should be all right. Because Spence complaining right now, but he wasn't gonna fight Crawford right now anyway. That fight wasn't gonna happen right now anyway. And if I'm honest, if Black Prime got the bag like that for Crawford to pull over Ivorigian to fight in his own, shit, if I was Spence, I'd be looking at Black Prime like, shit, if Crawford getting $10 million to fight Ivorigian, how much will he give? You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts on it. You said they will fight on Twitter. But it's been a tit for tat for years with this fight, man, with the narratives. Now Crawford is catching heat. You know what I'm saying? Like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Spence was catching a lot of heat. Now it's Crawford again. This is what it's going to be. But I'll be lying to you guys if I didn't say, or if I didn't say I didn't want to see Crawford fight. I want to see Bud fight. I want to see him fight. I want to see Bud fight. I like watching Bud fight. And it should be a good fight, however long it lasts. So going into 2023, if he gets through this Ivorigian guy unscathed, stops him, whatever he's going to do, let's get this Spence show on the road in February. That's what they was talking about anyway. But is Spence going to wait around now? He said the weight is hard. The weight cut is hard for him. It's not easy. It's not fun. He said Crawford been stalling. Crawford said he's been stalling. He said he agreed to all their terms. And nothing. So I think Terence Crawford himself needs to come out and explain the situation. Will he do it? I don't know. Because, his sister, his nephew, Bernie, all these, They saying stuff, but people need to hear from him. We don't need to hear from Mike Cappinger or anybody like that. We need to hear it from Terence Crawford. What is the game here? What is the angle? Because right now, it's not. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. It's not like you go on social media. That's all you see is a lot of fans. Well, fans are defending Bud too, but then there's a lot of fans that's coming at him. The Spence Nation is coming for Kumite Crawford. But I think the Spence Nation, some of these guys seem to be kind of excited that this is going on. My only concern is if Avaresian, if Crawford gets a cut from a head, but he don't really get cut and shit like that. But because if he gets cut, then he may be out for an X amount of months due to the medical stuff, and then the Spence fight will be vaporized. That's when we'll have a problem. It's risky, but we'll really have a problem if he gets cut or anything weird like that happens in a fight. He said if this was Errol, y'all would be mad. Errol ain't fighting this year anyway. That's probably why he mad, because he ain't gonna be fighting anyway this year. And if he do fight, it's gonna be a Stanionis or a Boots Ennis. So that's why Spence talking about moving up, but who is he gonna move up and fight? Who is he gonna move up and fight? Like I said, these guys ain't fighting till 2023 anyway. Spence can go ahead and take a fight in December too. Shit. Go take a fight. But unfortunately for him, he's in a situation to where he has to fight. He's gonna likely have to fight one of those guys since that step aside situation with Ugis. So Stanionis may have to fight him. The young Stanionis, I think that would be I think that's the fight he should go for. Honestly, because Boots Ennis is just he's a terror. So I think Spence should fight. How about Al Heyman and PBC put Spence in the fight too? That way, even though because Spence been more inactive than Crawford, right? So that way, Spence will have 2 fights under his belt this year. Crawford have 1 fight, and then we can go and they can show down in early spring in March. You know what I'm saying? So if I was PBC, Al Heyman, I'll be looking for an opponent for Errol Spence that's not Jerron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? So Spence gonna have to fight too now. He gonna have to find an opponent and fight. Stanionis, I think, should be the guy. He should go ahead. Actually, Spence should go ahead and get that out of the way now. Go fight Stanionis, get him out the way, and then we go right into a fight with Crawford in 2023. Oh, he said, what happened to Spence fighting November 19th with or without Crawford? Hey, he did say he could have fought November 19th, but look, man, a lot of those guys ain't fighting over there, bro. Where Keith Thurman at? Why he ain't fighting nobody? Look, there's a lot of dudes, a lot of welterweights waiting. Crawford said, look, man, I'm not about to be waiting. I'm about to just hop in the ring with this dude, get the bag, go fight at home for my peoples, and then we go see what they talking about in 2023, because that's when we talking about anyway. To call Terence Crawford a duck after he accepted and agreed to all the terms, the low ball, whatever the hell they was doing, it's laughable. The nigga got to eat. You know what I'm saying? He got to eat. Some people like to go to work. Some people got to go to work. Crawford had to get back to work. 35 years old, don't got that many fights left. He need to stay active, and why not stay active and get the bag, then go into a fight with Spence. $40 pay-per-view, sorry. Easily could dish out that $40 for that to see my boy Bud fight. Right? But my suggestion is for Spence to take a fight. Fight Stanionis. Get him out the way. You know, compete with Crawford with the pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? Since they've been negotiating for 6 months, why not Spence fight late December or something? Maybe. Well, I wouldn't say January. Spence will have to fight in December too then. He go have to fight in December, and then they both will have fought that month, and then they can go into Because I expect them to get past. I'll expect Spence to beat Stanionis, and I expect Crawford to be Avaresian, and then they can go ahead and show down in 2023. Because that was the narrative anyway, that they wasn't going to be fighting to next year. But since Crawford's fighting somebody else now, oh, he's ducking. But so you just want him to sit out all motherfucking year? You just want him to sit out all year. Crawford gave Spence the benefit of the doubt. I want him at his best. You know? So that's just the way I see it, folks. Yeah, everybody coming for Bud Cerebral. They coming for him. He said Spence fans wouldn't have had a problem with Spence if he had fought November 19th, like he said. Nah, they wouldn't. I think the Bud fans would have been pretty upset, though. You know what I'm saying? They would have been pretty upset. But like I said, man, I think Spence should go ahead and take a fight. I mean, is it a tune-up? Is it a tune-up? I dropped the link in the chat. Get you guys' thoughts on this. Hey, man, I believe so too, Cash G. I mean, come on, man. Avaresian been wrecking shit over there, man. If I'm honest. Yeah, he got some losses, but he turned his shit around and he's been wrecking shit. But he'll be kind of, the Bud will be, it'll be foolish. Come on, who will turn out 8 figures, man? I guarantee 8 figures plus pay-per-view. Who would turn that down? How could you turn that down? Especially when you don't got that many fights left. And then out of nowhere, you're getting your career high payday from Black Prime. Hey, you ain't lying, Don Vaughn. It seemed like once Bud had a fight, that's when Spence came out talking again. Weird, right? And this happens in boxing a lot. I'm gonna let D Young up in here. And this happens in boxing a lot. Where these guys, they quiet when that guy don't got nobody, they ain't fighting nobody. But once they got a fight coming up, then that's when they start talking because they know they locked into a fight already. Yeah, we see that all the time in boxing.
What's good with the Cheeto?
What's going on, D Young? What's going on, Sean?
What's up, my brother?
What's good,
my brothers?
Salute to you, Sean T. What's good with it?
Hey, right back at you, my brother.
Now, what's y'all thoughts on this, man? Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go first, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I just seen all the roadblocks from years past, you know what I mean? And I feel that, hey, man, it was definitely some dirty games going on. But what I blame both of these guys at is you could tell them niggas ain't been talking. They got each other number, so they ain't been communicating with each other. And how I feel is one side got one thing, then the other side got another thing, and that's how the story getting all conflicted. But I know for sure that these niggas ain't talk to each other because it wouldn't be this much miss of a dialogue or communication.
Right.
These niggas talk to each other. So I blame both of them on that part. But you seen the games for 5 years now. I mean, come on, bro. Like, fuck all that. Like, nigga didn't see the games, but what I blame both of them on is them niggas ain't been talking to each other. And Bud should have been came out and said something about Spence. It's because Spence been shitting on that nigga since the beginning. Niggas will say what they want, and this is where the Earl Spence fans can have a bit of a leverage with the talking points of niggas saying that, oh, Bud can be a duck. Well, Bud said that he wanted to fight, and then he said in the article that one guy on their side didn't want to fight. So which one is it, bro? If it's true, you should have been sticking with it and standing on your toes with it. But how I feel though, man, yeah, them niggas ain't been talking to each other, and that's where the miscommunication going at. One side saying this thing, and the other side saying another thing, bro. And hey, I just find it real funny that, damn, if he accepted 35% and he getting 8 figures for this Avanesian fight, and they made this shit that fast, I should tell you something, bro. It don't take no fucking year to negotiate a fight, but I'm gonna pass it on though.
Can I go ahead and slide up in this piece, man?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, fam. Do your thing.
Yeah, man. I'm from the North Side, born in the bricks. I ain't too far from the sticks. You see what I'm saying? It's like this, man. My family and Bud family real close, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. He did what he had to do to make the fight. That's all I can say. But here's the thing. Straight up, man. I'm not gonna say that EJ didn't want to fight, Bud didn't want to fight, because they both wanted to fight. This falls on PBC motherfucking step. This has nothing to do with either fighter, man. It has nothing to do with either fighter. It all lies on PBC step. Now, when Bud became a free agent, he became his own promoter.
Right.
And people don't understand the magnitude of that. You see what I'm saying? He became Lil Floyd for the most part when it comes to that. He can control the gates. He can control the recessions. He can control the parking that the people come to the venues. He control the venue. He control a lot of stuff. But they don't see that. They don't want to see that. And a lot of these channels out here, they feeding these people all of this garbage, that you can't even put down the garbage disposal of the toilet. That shit won't flush. If you know what's really going on. Now, straight up, man, Bud wanted to fight. EJ wanted to fight. But Bud has a little bit more leverage now because he's his own promoter. He's like Floyd. He wants to see the ins and out of the whole thing. Now, PBC closed that off when he got that close to him, because Bud is smart. He got lawyers behind him, man. He got Warren Buffett's people behind him.
Facts. Yep, Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey, hold on. Let me read this super chat real quick. Salute to J-Rod's Level Up Boxing TV for the super chat. He says, all that shit about Bud ain't got options. Spence started crying on his Twitter once he found out Bud signed a $10 million deal. Oh, man. That's like, oh, man, how does mother get that $10 million, man?
Hey, Shido, one more thing, bro, and I'm going to let somebody else cook. I ain't going to lie. I feel like that tweet yesterday was more, I think it was frustration both at Al and Bud, if you ask me, in my opinion. I really think so. I definitely believe it was directed to Crawford, but yeah, I feel like it had some frustration, especially the first one. He was like, "Man, I've been trying to make this way, been making this way for 10 years, this, that, and the third." But why did that just come out all of a sudden, though, man? So,
he ready to go, bro. He don't want to mess with Bud or Ennis, man. He ready to go. He don't want nothing to do with neither one of them fighters, man. That's easily 2 losses. He don't want nothing to do with them.
Man, this shit sound crazy to me, for real.
He want to go.
Straight up. This shit sound insane crazy to me, man.
Go ahead, Shanti.
Listen, here's my thing, man. I can recall, man, when Spence was about to fight Ugas, man, for the unification, and people were talking about boycotting. But we okay with Crawford fighting this dude who already got his ass whooped by Mean Machine, got beat by Lamont Peterson? Come on, man. It's better people. It's better people who he could have fought. I remember Keith Thurman trying to fight him around the same time that Ugas was fighting Spence, and Crawford said the only fight that he was interested in was Errol Spence. He wasn't taking any more fights before he fought Spence. Now he fighting this fucking dude, man. I don't even understand how y'all okay with this shit, man. Straight up.
I'm not gonna say I'm okay. I'm gonna say this. Hold on, man. Give me a second to chop it up, man. Listen, it ain't that we all okay with it, because even folks on Bud's side ain't okay with it. Yeah. But at the same time, we know he got to stay busy. And Ortiz didn't, and Ortiz and his team didn't want to fight.
Bro.
Let me say this.
They didn't want to fight.
I'm not.
It's funny. It's funny that only time they wanted Bud to fight somebody else is the man who they afraid of EJ fighting, and the man who they don't want EJ to fight. So they say, "Oh, fight Thurman, so we get Thurman out the way." That means if you beat Thurman, then I definitely got an excuse why I ain't got to fight him. Or you fight Boots, so then Boots can't come for me because you beat him. Then I'll say, "Well, Bud already beat you, and I'm trying to beat the man who beat the man, so now I ain't got to fight him." But when EJ, man, let me cook. I ain't even get to say nothing. I just got home. I mean, I've been listening to this riding down the road. Let me cook.
Go ahead.
So now that when EJ go to his side of the street, he want to go easy route. You know, why can't I take the easier route? And he can make his money to make his name and raise his profile. It's okay. But Bud want to pull a Mayweather and pick up, you know what I'm saying, an 8-figure check on the way to the bank. Now y'all got a problem. Y'all was talking big money before, but now now that Bud can knock off somebody who you think he could beat, just like almost everybody that EJ just beat recently, we knew EJ was going to beat him because EJ's that dude. Right. The same way we thought Bud was going to beat everybody else, except for the Bud haters would say, "Oh, well, he might lose to this person." The only tough fight for EJ or Bud was Sean Porter, and that was it. Everybody else was a cakewalk for them because those two are elite fighters. Everybody else just pretty good. EJ is elite.
Bro,
Bud is elite.
Hey, bro. The problem is this, man. Like, we all acknowledge that Crawford is an exceptional talent, but he is not doing himself a real service by fighting this fucking bomb, bro. That's just the bottom line. That's the problem that we have.
Who else is he gonna fight?
He could listen.
Who else? That's a big star over there.
How about he fight? How about it? If this fight right here, he's gonna make 10 mil. Why not fight Spence first and then fight this bomb for 10 mil after he beats Spence?
Bro, it's gonna make more than 10 mil.
Listen, bro, my thing is this. When Spence came out and said the fight was next and Floyd debunked it, and the shit come out to be true when he say the fight ain't happening now, maybe in the future, what the fuck is we supposed to do? Because everything the nigga Floyd say, if I don't announce it, it ain't true. And what's been happening? What's been the profit?
I think the issue.
Fellas,
go ahead, bro.
Fellas, let me just say.
This shit crazy.
Say one thing. I'm not gonna be on too long because I gotta run.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, see, look, PBC tried to undervalue Bud, and Bud basically stuck it to PBC by saying, "Hey, look, since y'all undervalue me," and then, like I said, Floyd saying this fight's not gonna have no time soon, he basically shoved it in their face and said, "Okay, since y'all want to undervalue me, boom, I can go over to this app and make an 8-figure payday." Now it's making them look real stupid because, you know, they're basically trying to push Bud around, thinking he didn't have no options, and then now seeing this like, oh man, well, I'm fighting a average fight that normal beat, and I'm getting paid handsomely for it. Now it's making PBC look like real fools, you know, because they thought they had Bud in the palm of their hand. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now let me ask a real question, man, and let's be honest. Everybody on this panel.
Okay.
If the shoe was on the other foot, and y'all heard tomorrow that Earl Spence was talking about fighting Daniel Avenius and whatever the fuck his name is, what would we be doing, man? What would you all be saying?
Hey, bro,
I'm gonna tell you the difference.
I'm listening. I want to hear this shit.
It depends on the context.
Okay. The difference between Bud and Earl is Earl people is the ones putting the fight together. When they sitting there thinking, just like Russ said, Bud didn't have no options. Ain't nobody got no fighter. Ain't nobody gonna pay him no millions of dollars to fight nobody. But then you got
I'm asking y'all a question, man. You deflecting. You deflecting. What if Earl was fighting this dude?
Hey,
can I cook for a second?
I tell you this, Sean T.
Hey, brother.
If Earl was,
can I take something up real quick for y'all?
One thing, and I
was gonna answer Sean T's question.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Ask a question.
Listen, man.
Okay, Sean T, it depends on the situation. If EJ was treated like Bud was treated, then I would understand. Exactly. But if EJ had the option of fighting Bud or this David guy, and he chose David, but see, Bud's been jerked around. That's a different context. You know what I'm saying? So Bud, like, okay, well, I almost haven't fought in a year, so I need to stay in shape. I need to fight somebody. No telling how long PBC is going to move the goalposts, because this has been going on for 3 or 4 years. moving the goalpost. They told Bud to get a belt. He gets a belt.
That's
He has a
not the truth.
face-to-face
Come
with
on,
Earl.
man. Here we go with this
Hold
false
up.
narrative.
Hit that like
No,
button. Hit that like button.
listen to what I'm saying real quick though. He said, they said, okay, get a belt, right? He got a belt. And then what happened? Earl proceeded to fight was it Porter and Ugas, but they say he's on the wrong side of the street. So he left the promotion company. It's too much movement of the goalposts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me cut in for a second.
That's all I'm saying.
Can I get a chance? Give me a chance to speak, my brother. I love you. I love you, my brother. But let me go ahead and chop it up and tell y'all the real deal. Here the deal is, man. PBC didn't want to open up the books because that will allow all the other fighters into this realm of where Bud is at, where Floyd is at.
Wow.
See, y'all not listening to what I'm saying. That will open up the whole books. That will cut out the promoter. It'll cut out the promoter, and that's what Bud has done by becoming a free agent and becoming his own promoter. Do y'all understand how much money this man is about to make? This is real talk. Do y'all understand how much money this man about to make?
Yeah, man.
This is gonna be his largest payday. It's gonna be like between 20 to 30 million easy. 20 to 30 million easy because he has access to the books far as how much he gonna make off the he's like Floyd. He's gonna make the concession stands, the privies on the concession stands, the parking lots, everything that goes with it. Who choose the gloves, all the way down to that. But y'all not listening. Everybody think that it's not EJ, it's not Bud. Neither one of them is ducking. It's just that this man has been playing chess the last year and a half, and y'all been begging for him to leave. And that was the wrong move.
Okay, so is somebody gonna answer the question that I just asked?
Sean, let me answer your question, and then we can move on. If he was treated like Bud, bro, I would definitely be advocating for Errol Spence, bro. That's point blank, period, bro. Like I say,
but here's the problem. The problem is we really don't know how Crawford was treated for the simple fact. Hold on. Can I say this? A lot of the stuff that we believe in came from Blue Blood, who said that Crawford said he agreed to everything, only to find out that Blue Blood has a horse in the race because he's connected to this black crime streaming service.
Sean
Blue Blood?
Blue Blood did his part.
He connected with the BLK. I think he had got Brian Norman tied in with them.
Wow.
But Sean T, just to I'm not even talking about the negotiation. We can go way back before them. When Bud was at the PBC Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight, they showed every champion except him, bro. Except him. Like they called his belt the WB no belt. Man, they been dissing that nigga, man. Like we could leave the negotiation shit out. They been jerking this nigga. Who is he beat? Who is he beat? He ain't done nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. See, because what it looks like to me is Crawford always saying he wants these fights, but when he has the opportunity to get them, he finds a way out of them. No different than he was chasing Pacquiao. And Bomac told him don't sign. And Bomac told him don't sign that contract to fight
Bud
Pacquiao.
ain't never, man. Bud ain't don't sign the contract. Bud ain't scared of nobody, man. This dude, he spars with 178 pounders and heavyweight. He ain't scared of nobody.
Right. So he's fighting this bomb though, right?
Because that's where the money is at. That he can't get Ortiz, his manager.
So hold on. So you trying to say that they couldn't have found a better opponent than this dude for $10 million?
Man, you know what? The reason they chose this dude is because his style is so similar to Earl's. And y'all gonna see this when the fight happens. If you ever go do some footage on him,
dude is nothing like Errol Spence, man. Knock it off, bro.
Let me try to find some clips of him.
Man, he goes to the fight.
This dude fight like a straight European, man.
He fight like a straight European, but that ain't even really the whole thing, bro. If you looking at the rankings of who he could have fought, people talking about Virgil. Virgil just mandated he trying to fight Stanionis. He ain't even going to the WBO route. And then anytime he say Crawford name around him, dude ain't just out there trying to fight Crawford. And then look at his promoter. When have you seen Oscar De La Hoya say he'll throw Virgil up in there with him? That's out of there. Anybody on PBC marked out from Thurman, standing on this arm, he ain't fight none of them. So Butayev, I mean not Butayev, but shit, the David dude is the next best dude, bro. What are we talking about?
No, he's not. That dude is trash.
But
You know what? I would have liked to see that motherfucker fight Josh Taylor before I saw him fight this fucking bum.
Straight up. Josh Taylor got a whole fight coming in, and he ain't never been at 140.
Man, y'all don't understand motherfucking Bud Steezo, man. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all ain't been paying attention.
Sure
Bud don't move down. He don't do none of that. Bud always fought undefeated fighters. Fighters, I mean.
Undefeated fighters? Amir Khan was undefeated?
He got 8
You looking at Khan. Look at his whole career.
You can look at Sean Porter. You can look at motherfucking Kell Brook. All of them got beat. What you talking about undefeated?
That's what y'all was begging for. Y'all was begging for Sean Porter. He gave that to y'all. Don't sit here and try to say that y'all was begging for Sean. We want to see what he do against Sean Porter. What kind of pressure and all of this. Man, he done demonstrated that.
You being monolithic, bro. You being monolithic. I want to see him fight Spence. I ain't gonna fuck about no damn Sean Porter.
And I told you why he ain't fight Spence, because Bud is on another level right now. And if Spence don't want to follow the suit and leave PBC to get these kind of fights, to be able to choose what kind of fights he want to do, just like Floyd, then the game is messed up.
Well, you know what? You know what? This on my dear little brother, man. If Spence would have pulled this stunt, I would have been through fucking with him. Bottom line, I wouldn't want to hear shit else.
I don't hold Spence or Bud accountable.
It's like I said earlier, bro. Them niggas to say they got each other number. Them niggas ain't been talking to each other. That's just what it is.
They don't like each other.
They ain't been talking to each other,
Man, that nigga capping.
This shit crazy.
Been doing bullshit for 5 years, and you talking about you will fuck with him.
What do you mean 5 years, bro? That shows how casual. That shows when y'all casuals, man. Listen, man.
I will agree, man.
Listen, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
All these niggas going casual fucking with Earl Spence because motherfuckers over here, man, Spence. Man, he might not be able to make weight. He talking about how hard it is. Well, it was the easy route. Motherfucker, what we talking about?
Wasn't 5 years ago 2017? Wasn't 5 years ago 2017?
You should have been fought the man. If it
wasn't 5 years ago 2017? Wasn't 5 years ago 2017?
You should have been fought him, bro. You just mad because niggas ain't over here all mad at Bud because he chose somebody else because the nigga want to stay active. Yeah, stay active. Fuck him and fuck that nigga and that goddamn promotion company if they bullshit with that paper. After this fight, hopefully they come straight. Motherfuckers got 90 days.
Didn't EJ say, I could have fought in November? Okay, well then, nigga, keep the same energy and fight your mandatory.
Pump bacon.
Didn't Crawford, hold on. Didn't Crawford say himself before the Sean Porter fight that money shit wasn't an issue? If motherfuckers really want to fight, they will fight. That's what that nigga said.
Let me tell you something, man. You telling me you gonna fight somebody without getting a guarantee?
I'm telling you what the man said, man. He said it wasn't about money.
About that because it all comes down to the negotiating table. When you in a fight, you telling me you gonna take no back end. You don't know if they gonna pay you $2, $1, $3, none of that. Come on, man. Y'all need to be realistic about this, man. Y'all need to be realistic. The bottom line is,
man, that nigga
confused and full of
2 hours before they made the announcement to start going on Twitter. Nigga, what we talking about? That nigga, as soon as he found out Bud was about to make that announcement, that nigga got on Twitter, nigga, before they made it because he knew that shit was about to come down. Convenient Texas ass nigga, man. What playing, bro?
What he supposed to say though? Hold on, man. Hold on. If you're in negotiations, with a motherfucker, goddamn it, and you think that y'all trying to get to this common goal, and you find out this nigga got another fight that he been negotiating. The fuck are you talking about?
Because man, every fighter has 2 or 3 fights lined up. When they make a fight, just because there's a possibility that the fighter that they want to fight might suffer an injury. So they y'all was having a fucking baby over this nigga fighting Ugas. Y'all was having a baby over this nigga fighting Ugas, man. Man,
Y'all
ain't
got
nobody
Daniel
paying
Villain to fight
man,
Ugas.
come on, man.
Man, this
Ugas
nigga
chose.
fighting Daniel at Villain said, "What the fuck? This shit crazy."
Bro. Hey, bro, you never know when Earl want to drink his drive or up his motherfucking level of smart competition. Shit get crazy when he do that, bro. You know what I mean? He up that level of smart. Next thing you know, the nigga, you know what I mean? Shit get crazy.
Ugas at that time, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ugas didn't want no part of Bud. He didn't want no part of Bud. That's why he chose to go ahead and fight Pac for that belt, for that empty belt. He went and fought Pac, which was at that time we didn't know Ugas was gonna pull that off. Didn't nobody know that.
Listen, all of them wanted to fight Pacquiao for the bread, man. What are you talking about?
They did, but at the same time, and Bud has been trying to get that fight since 2014.
But the nigga didn't sign when he had a chance to sign for the fight. What are you talking about?
Man, his promoter, come on, man. His promoter came out in public and said, Pacquiao's promoter, I can't think of his name, but he came out and said that stylistically, that's not the fight we want right now.
Right. Listen, man, Bomac just said he advised Crawford not to sign the contract because they tried to sign him to a multiple deal. He did not want that.
Who wants to be controlled like that, brother?
Now you saying some other shit. Now you talking about the promoter.
That is what EJ has been signed to PBC and Showtime, and he's been bogged down. He don't have no choice who he fights. They pick the fights for him. That's why I've been telling everybody, man, EJ needs to become his own promoter so he can make these fights just like Floyd did. And that's where Bud is at right now. Bud wanted that fight. That's why he settled for 35%. I mean, he took 35%, brother. 35%.
35% of what? What did he take 35% of?
That's why
35% of what they wanted to give him, but they didn't disclose the motherfucking books, bro.
That's not what it was. That's not what it was.
Man,
he was getting 35% of everything all around the board, but he wanted to look at the books to see what was supposed to be coming in.
Promoter.
You can't fucking tell. How you gonna tell what 35% of what is until they fucking fight? You don't know how many people gonna buy this shit, how many people gonna show up. All this shit is projected.
Exactly. He has options but he has the right to those projections. That's what I'm telling you.
What is his rights? He's not fucking Canelo. He's not bringing in a bunch of motherfucking
Canelo
viewers.
is not a promoter. He is on the same level as Floyd. That's why Floyd makes $80 million a damn fight. Because he can.
Man, so you know what? Man, look, if y'all cool with Bud fighting this bomb ass motherfucker,
hey man, cool. I'm cool with Bud staying active. I'm cool with Bud staying active.
Right. And then when he knocked this motherfucker out, listen, when he knock him out, then that's gonna be another motherfucker. He got all knockouts. Bud been knocking there. He's fighting fucking bombs.
EJ has never fought an undefeated fighter. Undefeated fighter. He's never fought one.
What difference does it make if a motherfucker's undefeated or not? What does that mean?
Hey, hold on. Let me read this super chat real quick.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means what you mean with it mean.
Hold up, you guys. Hold on. J-Rod says
that's why he ain't even favored.
If you think Spence fans cringe now, they gonna be crying if Bud pay-per-view has success, which I think it will. No cap. Hashtag it's Bud's time. My boy J-Rod.
This dude think that. Listen, man. This nigga get $10 million on a $40 pay-per-view. This shit crazy, man.
See, this shit is crazy. Y'all not respecting that man, that boy Bud, by becoming his own promoter, man. That's what y'all not. Over the last year, since he left Bob Arum, he has become his own man. He is the one that makes the concession stands. He is the one that he's going to get paid off of parking lot in the venues. He is the one that makes, huh?
Well, I don't know about all that, but I do know this.
What Floyd does.
I do know this, man. I do know Earl did sell more than all Earl combines is more than Bud combined. But I do know all the Bud guarantees more than Earl guarantees combined, since motherfuckers love talking that money shit.
That's why they should have split it 50-50.
You can't get mad at that boy for taking that money. Shit, it ain't gonna hurt him because he still can take the fight. They just gotta come with better business. Shit, if they feel like he can't sell and he can't do that, bro, it look like he found somebody who think the opposite, bro. Who think he worth that. You know what I mean? So
my point out of all of this is all the fighters need to follow this step because he didn't open up the game. You eliminate the promoter. Once you eliminate the promoter, everybody's going to be making millions more.
Well, you really
so y'all like Gervonta Davis though, right?
This nigga crazy.
Man, ain't nobody crazy. It's about that money first, man. It ain't about all of that other shit.
Well, unfortunately, for the last 3 or 4 years, man, all I've been hearing from Crawford fans is, all we want is the fight. Who cares about the business side? Who cares about the business? Now, all of a sudden, it's about the business. Who gives a fuck about the fight?
Man, Bud has always been a champion his whole fucking career, man. He's always been about the business side. He's always been about the business side, bro.
I thought we wanted to see the fight, man. That's what I thought.
Hey, but look,
if it don't happen, that's cool.
But look, Sean T, it's not happening to 2023 anyway, though, bro.
Man, this shit could have happened this year, man. Without all this
shit could have happened 5 years ago, and we could have had. They should have took him when he moved up.
Why you keep talking about 5 years ago when Bud didn't even want to fight Earl 5 years ago? He was chasing Pacquiao and fucking Thurman. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And guess what? Earl was chasing Pacquiao and Thurman. He wasn't looking for no motherfucking Crawford either.
Man,
so why y'all keep talking about 5 years?
Fight. If they could have got that fight with Pac, they would have took it. It don't matter who it was. But the bottom line, Earl has been saying things and doing everything, and he put down actually wanted 100,000 when Bud said, man, hell with that nigga. Let's do $1 million. Ever since then, that nigga has been shook. I don't care what nobody says.
What is he shook for? I'm confused and full of questions. He's not taking another fight. Your man's taking another fight. What are you talking about?
All these fights he took, it was another fight. Every time he could have took, oh, well, that happened. That should happen. Well, my people want to talk to his people, and then I'm going to take somebody else. Then there's always some excuse why he got to fight somebody else. He need to fight somebody else. You telling me that any one of those fights he's taken in the last 5 years would have been bigger than him fighting Bud?
I think that for Undisputed, it makes more sense to fight Bud Crawford than fight Ugas, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, any of the motherfuckers, because Crawford is supposed to be the best.
Never moved that way,
and he would have.
That's what you not realizing. Bud always went for the top dude.
EJ Bob fighting Bud for Undisputed. Bud would be already undisputed.
Bud has always went for number 1 in the division. He never settled for 2. He never settled for 3. He always went for the belt holder in every division.
Right. So Daniel Advinas and whatever the fuck his name is, he one of the top guys, right?
Hey, hold on. Read the super chat. Salute to Boomer 19. Hey, hold on. Salute to Boomer 1983 for the super chat. He says, "Salute Bushido, Dojo, and the panel. Salute to you, bro. Much love and thank you for the super chat." Oh wait, salute to AJ. Hey, hold on. We got another. Salute to AJ for the super chat. He says, "Get that Bud guy off the panel. He don't know boxing. He's getting ethered." Steven Espinoza said they were blindsided and EJ was only trying to fight Bud. Wow.
Man, them dudes is trying to save face. They trying to save they organization. That's what they trying to do, because when Bud came out with this whole thing of leaving Top Rank, he became a free agent. He became his own promoter, and they don't want that. None of them want that.
You got a point.
That's
with
what
that,
they need to understand. None of them want them to make their own decisions and be in control of their whole career. They want their piece of paper too. That's the only reason you have a promoter.
I'm trying to figure out, man.
Otherwise, the promoter wouldn't be necessary. How
did we go from Crawford accepted everything, agreed to everything, but he's fighting a different
because he's a promoter now.
Confused.
Because
if he agreed, if he agreed to,
he has access to the books. Earl Spence don't have access to the books.
Again,
Earl Spence takes the offers. He negotiates offers, and they say
If he agreed to everything, what's the problem?
Yeah,
they wouldn't open the books. That's the problem.
Then he didn't agree to everything. Then he didn't agree to everything. Then he did. Then he never agreed. That's moving the goalpost.
I'll work for you for 2 weeks straight.
Listen.
If you show me how much money we're going to make, and then you don't show me how much money we're going to make, then very simply, I ain't working for you for 2 weeks straight. What you mean? You telling me you're going to go and agree to work and not know how much you're going to get paid?
You know what? You know what? Guess what? Go to work and you go up and tell your boss, I need to see y'all books. The fuck are you talking about?
Listen, I've managed and ran small businesses.
I own 2 businesses.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
You asked me a question. Now I'm about to tell you.
All right, come on, listen.
To my boss and say I want to see the ins and outs because I came in as what? An individual running my own independent contract. Now, if you work for somebody and you get paid after they finish doing whatever they want, you can't say that.
Bro, hold on. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Listen.
Bud is a boss.
Listen. Let me. No. Ain't nobody mad at that. But I'm gonna tell you this too. I own 2 businesses. One of them is a security company. I deal with the film industry. I cannot go into Lionsgate talking about, hey man, since I'm a vendor of you guys and I run my shit through a 1099, I need to see how much money y'all making so I can, goddamn it, give you some type of quote. No, they're gonna ask me for a rate sheet. I'm gonna tell them what it is, and that's it. That's all. I can't go in their offices talking about, hey man, how much y'all getting for this motherfucking movie? No.
Hey, hold on. They're
gonna fire my ass and get another fucking company.
Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat. Salute to J-Rod for another super chat. He said, "Tell him, bud, cause go ahead and switch the style up, and if they hate, let them hate and watch the money pile up." Salute Bushido. Salute to you, J-Rod. Y'all go subscribe to my boy J-Rod's Level Up Boxing TV. And salute to Dirty Red. Salute to Dirty Red for the super chat. He says, a partner position with 35% of the whole show, but no control over how the money is allocated is a BS deal. I was against this until I got understanding. Salute to you, bro, Dirty Red, and for the super chat. And that's interesting, bro.
Man,
this is nonsense, y'all.
What I know is this, Bushido. I know this. Had Earl pulled this motherfucking stunt, y'all would be boycotting. Straight up. Y'all would be asking, who the fuck is this nigga he fighting? And man, he's ducking Bud. That's what the fuck would be going on. You wouldn't care how Earl was being treated, none of that shit. Straight up. Yeah, that's why he's fine. He know. Yeah, he know goddamn well. Yeah. If Earl would have fought Keith Thurman or any of these other motherfuckers, other than Boots Ennis, y'all would have been like, man, this nigga ducking Crawford. Bottom line.
Because he been ducking Crawford for 5 years. We tired of him. We tired of playing duck goose.
There you go with that 5-year shit. What are you talking about, man? I keep telling you,
duck goose with
you must just start watching boxing this year, bro. Because when Crawford came to the goddamn 147 division, he was looking to fight Keith Thurman. That's it.
EJ.
And Pacquiao. No, he wasn't. Come on, man. Bushido, was he looking to fight motherfucking Earl Spence? Keep it 100.
Well, the first guy he did mention,
just say 4 years, man.
He was the man, Keith Thurman. He was going after the belts. Keith Thurman had the belts at the time. So yeah, he went Keith Thurman, but then then it eventually led to Spence. So
it led to Spence after they saw Spence not knock out fucking Mikey Garcia. That's when Bob Arum started calling out motherfucking Spence. Keep it 100.
Ran down him and Earl had that conversation before they even fought Mikey.
Yo,
what's going on, Dirty Red? What you got to say, Dirty?
No, I want to speak to my guy who gave that great example him having a 1099. You're 100% correct. But what you fail to mention is boxers are already a 1099. Boxers are independent contractors. That's what we're trying to say. He's no longer an independent contractor with this type of deal. He's a partner. So if you partner with Lionsgate instead of just being an independent contractor for Lionsgate, that means you do have a right to open the see the books and to allocate funds because it's a partnership. It's not just you. A 1099 is a fancy way of saying that I have my own business and I'm eliciting my services to this other business.
You're sole proprietorship. You're sole proprietorship. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You understand what's going on. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like So that's what I'm saying. So I can't even be mad at that type of situation, bro. Like I'm mad as a boxing fan that we ain't getting the fight that we want. Hell yeah. But I can't be upset that he don't want to take this bullshit ass deal, bro. Like you can't expect fighters to get fucked every kind of way just to make a fight for us.
And that's a
But
bullshit deal.
here's the deal. We don't know what the fuck was happening because nobody was talking about it other than fucking Blue Blood come out with that, man, Bud accepted every fucking thing.
Bro, I promise you this. If Steven Espinoza was coming out and the last thing we heard Steven Espinoza say was, man, our last offer to Bud was an 8-figure deal, man, with this Garrett, with this percentage, man, and we just hoping he sent it back. But that wasn't, bro. That wasn't. These motherfuckers still being petty talking about, man, this little money here, this little, man, we got this, we got that. Like, bro, that weak ass shit on somewhere and pay this nigga, dog. Like, what we talking about? Throw the nigga the bread, because that's what's going to get him in the ring. The Bud fans care about the fight. No, we don't care about how much money he ultimately going to get. But
so how much was they trying to pay him?
Man, I know it wasn't no motherfucking 8 figures. If they were giving him 10 mil, I'd call that nigga stupid.
How much was it?
What are we talking about? They
How much
didn't
was
say.
Don't nobody fucking know. You don't listen. My point is,
I know it. The reason why I know it wasn't, I know it wasn't as much as he getting now. I know it wasn't as much as he getting now, bro. I know it wasn't as much as he getting now, my guy. I know that.
Offer him a percentage of
that's the point, bro. That's the point,
tell him
bro.
what the bills are that need to get paid. You wouldn't take that deal.
Say that again. You said what? You said what? Say that again.
They said they're going to give him a percentage, 35, after all the bills get paid, but wouldn't tell him what the bills were. Nobody would take that deal. Nobody.
Bro. Here we go again with hearsay. I'm like this.
Well,
I'm with Bushido. Listen. I'm with Bushido. You know what Bushido said earlier in his video? He said Crawford needs to come out and address this shit personally. Otherwise, we guessing. That's what the fuck is going on. Crawford never said nothing. We never heard him say shit. As far as 35% and nothing else.
He actually did say something.
What he say? What he say?
He said that he told them folks that he was trying to fight at the end of this year. You know what I'm saying? This year he was trying to have another fight and they couldn't come to an agreement.
He's quoting all these things is Bud being quoted. We didn't quote EJ saying nothing but Pastor and Picarcier.
You stole somebody's stuff?
Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat. Salute to J-Rod for
he's still undefeated.
Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat. J-Rod says, Bud ain't pulling a stunt. He's stunting on him. Hashtag power moves. Salute to you, J-Rod. Y'all go subscribe to my boy J-Rod. Salute to Alex for the super chat. He said, Bushido played a face-to-face from November 2017. All right, I'll get in a second. And salute to Southpaw Killer for the $5 super chat. He says, dog, who negotiates for 6 months and Bud made a fight in a month and did the same thing Errol did for 4 years. Fight someone else because we smell BS. Salute to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. And salute to my boy AOB Easy for the $10 super chat. He says, Errol already pulled this stunt this year when they watched Bud leave Top Rank. Instead of going into negotiations with Bud, he opted to chase Ugas. His leftovers left over. Wow. And hold up. I got another.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
He just made some shit up, man. Come on, Bushido.
Salute to Mills Lane for the super chat. He says, listen, they sent Bud a revised contract for Spence with a February 2023 date. So all Bud is doing is squeezing in a fight in between. And y'all mad. And salute to
okay, hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, let me just ask, is that shit realistic? He's gonna fight in December and turn around and fight Earl in fucking February?
Hell no. Hell
no. It might be March. And salute to Crunk Tennis for the super chat. He says, that's cool. He wants to be a promoter. Just tell why this bum and not Thermos, Ugas, Ennis, or Ortiz to really make the site some real money on pay-per-view. Hey.
Facts. But go ahead.
But y'all failing to realize that these BLK Prime people came to him with this offer, so they probably already had the opponent for him lined up. He just accepted the shit.
Yeah.
Man, that's speculation too. We don't know what the fuck happened. We don't.
Y'all smash the like button.
What's going on,
funny
y'all?
whenever it's about Bud, it's speculation. But when it's about EJ, it's from the mouth of God.
Hey, man, let's not get into this. Oh, if it was Bud and if it was EJ bullshit, let's kind of stick with something more concrete than just our opinions, bro. Yeah, bro, let's stick with some shit more better than our just opinions, bro.
Like, can y'all hear me? Can somebody answer me?
Yeah. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Why is he not making A-level money, Earl Spence? Why is he making $1.5 million? How come he ain't made $5 million yet off a fight?
Because you know what? He agreed to get his shit on the back end. Instead of that guaranteed shit that Top Rank has been paying Crawford. He gets his guarantee, but he don't get shit on the back end. So what are we talking about?
So is he guaranteed $5 million type of money? Has he gotten that yet?
He makes more than $5 million off his fight, bro. What are you talking about?
Counting back end money? Counting back end money? You really think Al Hammond gonna pay him that kind of money?
But his back end is always a question mark, though.
Yeah.
His back end is always more than what he's guaranteed. Yeah, instead of just accepting $3 or $4 million, yeah, he's gonna get the back end.
But I'm saying it's an unknown. It's an unknown. He really don't know what he gonna make until the numbers come out.
It's strap season, man down, back end, big fish, light in the booty, a whole bunch of. It sound like some rock rolls to me. Sound like Pride Week to me.
Hey, hold on. Let me read this.
I don't know why you Crawford fans be so like y'all love that gay shit. I'm confused.
Hey, y'all remember?
Y'all always talking about Bud sexuals and y'all riding.
No, I don't come on here with that shit. I don't subscribe to that.
That's what y'all Earl sexuals be doing.
See, I don't subscribe to that soft shit.
Bud keep saying, you heard what Bud said? He too weak. But EJ kept looking back at his booty, talking about he light in the butt. Why you looking at that man butt anyway? Why you trying to
that's just some old country shit, man.
That's crazy.
That's some suspicious fucking dialogue.
That means gay boy.
That's some suspicious dialogue.
Hey, hold on. Let me read this super chat real quick. Hold on. Let me read this super chat. Salute to Darnell Thomas for the super chat. He says, Tim Smith / Mayweather told y'all that this fight wasn't getting made. PBC cloud chased the public using TC to keep Errol's name relevant. Wow. Salute to you, bro. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, and then I remember they were saying, man, that Showtime and Fox was having a little bid war over it. And shit, it sounded like we found out who the fucking winner of the bidding war was, man. Shit, the motherfucker in the silent. So, like, they need to go back. Like I'm saying, bro, they got about 3-4 months, man, to try to make this shit, you know what I mean, come up with a different little ticket. Because, man, yesterday's price ain't today's price, apparently. And especially after that fight on December 10th, man, that shit not going to be the same. Yeah, I know all
it's not going to be the same price.
And plus, man, it used to be a time where everybody would get money. We wouldn't know about the salary like the night before the day of the fight. It's like, it's sad that the way boxing is going now, man. It used to be a time where, we wouldn't know what they're getting until like the night of the fight. And it's like, we didn't have to deal with none of the negotiation type stuff. So we already knew the fight got made. They're going to fight on this date. They're going to get this money the night of the fight. And then, okay, that's cool.
Hey, man, let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this, real talk.
Right.
What is Crawford gonna do after he beat this boy ass? You think he's gonna go and fight Spence or Charlo after he pulled his stunt?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
Why not?
They're not gonna deal with him. That shit a done deal. It's over with.
So you think Spence gonna fight Thurman? You think he'll fight Thurman?
Man, I think Spence gonna let them belts go and go up to 154. That's what he should.
It's obvious that the PBC ain't the only route Crawford can go. That's really what this all boils down to. If everything goes through, that's the moral of the story. He ain't locked in to just messing with PBC. That's the whole reason why he got this fight in the first place. So he ain't got to be tied down with one group of people.
Well, right. I mean, if that's the case, shit, he might as well start fighting exhibitions. What the fuck?
Well, bro, he is contracted just like you.
He's about to fight an exhibition. You right? Yeah, it's some bullshit.
If Spence move up,
it's some bullshit. But this is how it is.
He definitely
don't like it. We don't like it, but that's just how it is.
When Spence let them belts go and move up, who the fuck is left to fight for those belts?
In that division, in the welterweight division?
Yep, that's the question.
I mean, it's gonna be,
Who?
Musayev just got beat by standing up. So
Ain't the fight that we want. It might be the fight that you get.
They probably, man, if they do make that fight next year, they probably won't fight till like May.
Man, that fight is dead, man. Hey, I remember a dude on Bushido shit saying a long time ago this fight was never gonna happen. Unfortunately, he thought it was gonna be because of Earl. This shit ain't because of fucking Earl.
Is it because of Bud though? I mean, how can
man,
we say it's not gonna happen, bro?
This shit ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's over with.
Didn't Earl say he was the boss? So shouldn't Big Fish boss be able to boss his people to open the books?
Yeah. I ain't trying to throw salt, but Earl can't ask nobody to open the books. He's 1099.
How the fuck Earl gonna tell Heyman to open up his books? That don't even make sense.
Exactly.
So why you ain't jump on him for capping?
That's like Big Red. That's like Big Red on 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
trying to get a nigga hung over the motherfucking banner.
He said my office hours are from 9 to 5. Earl, get out of here and go drink something.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
and Crawford don't want to be in that position, bro. Like, I can't blame dude.
I know.
He gonna get what? He at least gonna get about 12 million for this fight, man. At least 12.
You can slide off to somebody else and get 10.
Oh like, my God.
I don't mess with it, but I understand it, bro. Just like I understand that Earl was finna fight Pacquiao. I don't mess with it. I didn't want to see that shit, but I understand it.
Hold on. So you putting this dude in the same fucking category as Pacquiao?
I'm talking about money.
Confused.
I'm talking about money. You talk about the shit that you want to see. I'm just talking about I understand why niggas getting their money.
Yeah, if he was gonna fight Pacquiao, how much was he gonna get? How much was he gonna get if he would have fought Pacquiao?
He was getting who you talking about? You talking about Crawford?
No,
Spence. Spence was gonna fight him.
I don't fucking know how much he was gonna get with Pacquiao.
Well, Spence make all his money on the back end, but we just know it's gonna be a big event.
Yeah. What were they gonna fight at? Were they still gonna fight in Dallas? Or were they gonna fight in Vegas?
It don't really matter. It was gonna be a big event, bro. That's all we know. We don't know the guaranteed Spence's back end money getter.
What's going on, B-House Promotions? I see you in the building.
Well, it ain't the shit that we want to hear though.
My only thing is, man, long as he don't get like cut or some stupid shit like that, bro.
But you don't know. You don't know. That's the whole thing with taking an unnecessary fucking fight. He could ruin all this shit by fighting this bomb, man. Straight up.
Well,
so when EJ flipped his car like Simone Biles, you ain't say, well, he ruined all this crap for doing unnecessary crap. Did you say that?
No.
Simone Biles.
I mean, that's like fucking Bud almost got shot in his motherfucking head. What's it have to do with anything?
Way before he even came to try to fight EJ.
It don't matter. It's still a poor decision. You out there gambling, motherfucking, almost got killed. What are you talking about?
EJ wrecked 2 cars, right?
Okay, damn. Take his license. What the fuck you want?
Shit now, bro. Nobody care about this shit, bro. That shit gone.
Right? Who gives a fuck about that shit? That shit ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit right here.
They both made it through. They both did.
Man, you know what? This got something to do with, man, this dude fighting a weak ass motherfucker, and it shit came out the blue for some bread, for some money.
No, fans don't like. Is worse than this dude's.
You said what?
Ugas' record was worse, even when he fought Spence.
So hold on. So you think Ugas can't beat this weak motherfucker right here?
As y'all say, which Ugas? The Ugas who got beat up by Spence, or Ugas from years ago?
Ugas, only time he got stopped was against Spence. Now, is this the first time this nigga finna get stopped fighting Crawford? No.
Crawford gonna knock him out.
Yeah. Crawford gonna knock him out, as he should.
He gonna knock this dude he's about to fight too. He gonna knock him out in 5 to 6 rounds.
Yo, this
ain't gonna be this fight coming up with the 10th, man. There ain't gonna be no distraction for Bud, man. Bud gonna win the fight and be like, Earl, where you at?
He just not elite.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Look, and Bushido, he got his Google search right there. If you go back, I tell a motherfucker, I've been watching this shit a long time. You got a motherfucker named Yori Boy Campus who had over 60 wins and a bunch of knockouts. Felix Trinidad knocked that motherfucker out quick. So who cares about a nigga who's undefeated or knockouts if he's been fighting fucking bombs? Name me 3 motherfuckers this dude beat. Name 3 dudes that this motherfucker beat.
Josh Kelly. Here, I got it here on screen.
Hold on. You reading that shit. You reading that shit. I'm asking.
He did fight Sugar Shane Mosley.
Who? Everreason?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Hold up. Let me pull up his
He done knocked out his last 6 opponents though.
Who were they?
Actually, they were some pretty undefeated dudes. I don't know who they were though. You know what I'm saying? They on the screen. They on the screen.
All right, man. Case closed, man. Fuck it.
Hey, let me ask you this, Shanti OG. Let me ask you this.
I'm listening.
Are you gonna watch the fight though?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yep. We still gonna watch.
I'm gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay. Oh, he did fight Shane Mosley back in 2016. Oh, I do remember that now. Damn. I mean, look, you guys. As long as Crawford don't get fucked up, we should be all right. But is Spence willing to wait? That's why I said Spence should get a fight too. Spence should fight.
He gonna fight somebody.
Well. He should fight somebody. That way, they both got to fight. And we could, and then they go into 2023 with no rust, and they probably PBC probably gonna have to pay them more money. So it's probably what they didn't really want.
Hey, Bushido, let me ask you, and I want you to keep it 100. This your damn platform, right?
Yeah.
If this was Errol Spence talking about fighting this bomb motherfucker right here, what your next video would have been?
Why you put me on the spot, man?
I'm just asking, bro.
We just saying the same stuff about the Spence, what the Spence fans would say. He's fighting the bull.
I mean, I never thought Everreason was a bum, bro, because I've been kind of watching him and I seen what he's been doing over there. He's been running through guys.
What would you have said if Earl was talking about not fighting Crawford and fighting this dude?
Well, Earl didn't say he wasn't gonna fight Crawford. Man.
Yeah, I know. That's a hard one right there, ain't it? That motherfucker hard. Yeah.
Look, man, the fight ain't happening until 2023. So they both should fight in December, bro. Spence should fight somebody.
Earl ain't gonna fight the next year.
But see, the thing is PB. I mean, I don't know if PBC go set him up like that. You know what I'm saying? This is why Crawford went to Black Prime. They got him a fight right away, put the bag on the table in front of him. I mean, and he get to fight at home for his people. So,
and Spence ought to do the same, man. You ought to leave PBC and do that.
Man, that sounds good, bro. Hey, look. I think Black Prime will pay them both more than what PBC probably pay them, bro.
Yep, they sure would.
How, Sway? We don't even know who Black Prime is. You don't even know if this money is serious. What are you talking about?
Google that, man. Google that company.
Hold on. Let me Google them real quick.
I'm saying you still need it.
This shit sound like Triller. I remember Triller came out too. Remember that?
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me Google these.
But they did pay they did pay Tyson and Roy Jones some money though. They did get some good money off of that.
Damn.
Oh,
we funking that low, huh?
All right, let's see what Black Prime is, you guys. Hold up, let me put this on the screen. Black Prime.
Yeah, that's the real, messed up part about it, because this is like an unknown entity, so we really don't know if everything gonna pan out as planned. Just like you said with Triller, that is like a big question mark. Is this gonna actually go through?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I mean, we go see, man. Maybe they seen proof of funds and everything already. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow, they won't let me screen share their page. Wow. Hold up. It says Black Prime is a subscription video on-demand company that offers multicultural content to a diverse audience worldwide. You can watch as much as you want, whenever you want, without a single commercial. all for one low monthly price. It's like DAZN. Or you could choose from one of our pay-per-view rental movies and other different live events we will be bringing to you soon. So yeah, it's pretty much like a new subscription like DAZN. But look, it's $3.99 a month, no extra cost or contract. New content is added regularly at no additional cost. So it's $3 for the month, $40 for the pay-per-view. That's pretty cheap, man.
Damn, you beat that out in super chats, Bushido. What the fuck?
that's pretty cheap, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, man, what's done is done now. You know what I'm saying? What's done is done. I do want to see. I want to see Bud fight. I want to see Spence fight, and then in 2023 they got to fight, bro. That's just where we at right now.
This shit might not happen because of this, though. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, man. I know it is risky, bro.
Yep,
it's risky.
yep.
It is. It
is. So Spence may move up to 154, relinquish those belts, and then, goddamn it, and then if that happens, that means if Crawford stays at 147, then he's gonna eventually have to run into Jerron Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, one of these other young motherfuckers. Straight up.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Damn, man, this storyline is the craziest shit ever in boxing, bro. I swear this Spence Crawford shit it's way crazier than Pac Floyd ever was. But damn, man, I gotta go get something to eat, you guys.
Hey, get something to drink too,
man.
This shit got me ready to drink. Straight up,
man. You done worked up an appetite.
Yeah, for sure, man. But man, much love to all you guys, man, on the panel. Salute to the OG Sean T. Cooking with Serge, Dirty Red, Joe Cool. Salute to everybody in the chat, everybody that donated today, man. Much love to all you guys. Have a good night. Don't do nothing crazy, and be ready for the next one, man. Hit that like button on your way out. Peace out.
Peace and
blessings. Be safe, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.